Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. We have two new releases that we're going to go into in this video. First over here on the left we have the Kanto Friends tins, and then we have the Tag Team tins on the right. So we're going to open up one of each of these tins in here. I'm not going to open up all 10, I'm going to open up 5 out of 10 because there's 5 different tins. And then we're going to open up one of each of the Tag Team tins as well. So we're going to save the Tag Team tins for last, because I think they'll have the best yield stuff. We're going to break this display box. A case is 4 display boxes, and each display box has 10 tins. And then inside of those 10 tins there are 5 different ones. So first up we have the Pikachu Magnemite. Pretty cool, definitely something new that Pokemon is trying. Personally, from the retail side, I'm not sure that this has great content for opening up, but on a buying side, I think these could really appeal to kids because they're smaller, they're about half the retail of a regular tin, and they're neat. That's something kids tend to go for. So we've got us an Alolan Raichu coin. I thought that this coin was supposed to be metal. I thought most of the coins and GX markers were supposed to be metal in several of these releases, but this is definitely a plastic coin. You also get an art card. So this one basically features what you see on the front of the tin right there. It's not like a Pokemon card, but it does have some information on the back, and there will be 5 different ones of them. So if you're looking for these cards right here, you can probably pick them up fairly cheap, I would think. Pack number 1, we have a Burning Shadows booster pack. So let's just open these up as we go. Maybe we'll pull a hyper rare Charizard. Wouldn't that be cool? Got Salk, Oddish, Charmander, Meryl, Pansage, Reverse Holo Gyarados. Really cool. That's probably one of the best reverse holos you could have pulled. Super cool. Then we have a Lydian, a Fire Energy, Mount Lanakila, Wick, and Escape Rope. Cool. And then pack number 2 is something that is completely out of print and doesn't have too many cool cards, but we have an XY Fates Collides booster pack. And there's a code for someone. Let's see what we can pull in this pack. Got a Reverse Holo Binnacle and then a rare Marowak in one of the foremost deck staples from that era, but it is not playable anymore. So there's tin number 1. Moving on to the second one. This one features Chansey and Eevee. Cool deal. I like the style of these tins. You can tell that they're made with pretty good quality. They should last. Let's see if the coin is the same. Okay, we got a different coin in this one. Another reprint coin. This is the Genesect, I believe. You could have got these in blisters and a few other places from the XY era. Then we have the same artwork that was on the front, the Chansey and Eevee. And of course we have 2 more booster packs. Go ahead and close the tin up, put it to the side. This time we'll start with the Fates Collide booster pack. So there's a code for someone. Got plenty of those on the website if you play the PTC Geog on your computer. Cool, we gotta say Delphox, and if you look down here you can kind of see where it's reflecting. In person it's really strong. It's definitely a full bleed holo if you collect those. Pokemon Fan Club, always a good print to stick in any set. Next up, another Burning Shadows. Again, I'm hoping for that hyper rare Charizard, but who wouldn't be? Probably the best card you can pull from any Sun and Moon booster pack. Got a reverse holographic Darkrai. So two reverse holo rares from our 2 Burning Shadows booster packs. Rounding out with a Wick. Tin number 3. This one is just a Bulbasaur. On the side there you can see part of the Magnemite. I imagine that was from the first tin. And if that's the case, which it very may well be because there's Oddish right there, these cards may fit together if you place them side by side. I didn't notice it on the first 2. But yeah, you can put the Chansey right there. So I bet they complete a picture when you line them all up. So tin number 3, the Bulbasaur. Let's see what coin we have. Another Genesect. This one has a nasty little scratch right there across the face of it. Here's our Bulbasaur card. Bulbasaur can be seen napping in bright sunlight. There is a seed on its back. By soaking up the sun's rays, the seed grows progressively larger. So they've got interesting trivia on the back as well. Let's start with the Fates Collide one more time. Maybe we'll switch over after this next one. So there's another code for somebody. Maybe if you snag the first code, let someone else get some of these later codes here. Cool, we get our first ultra rare. We gotta say Delphox break. Sweet. And one of my favorite rares, the Lugia. Got Wormadam, Scorched Earth, and Duos. Pack number 3 for Burning Shadows. Maybe we'll snag us a GX out of this pack. Got a reverse holographic Tangrowth. 3 reverse holo rares in a row. And then probably the best rare from that you could get out of Burning Shadows is the Alolan Ninetales. This energy is almost square cut up there. Alright, going on to tin number 4. This one features Charmander. It's got a Farfetch there in the background. Let's see if the coin is any different. Got another Genesect coin. I do like the artwork card. Seems to bring out a little extra color. 2 packs. The tin goes off to the side. We're going to keep rolling with Fates Collide here. We're going to want to put that chase card there at the back. So there's another Fates Collide code. Let's see what we pull. We got to see Reverse Holo Mr. Mime. And then we got a rare Aerodactyl. There was some hype about this card when the set came out because people thought that the Jet Draft was going to be kind of cool because discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon 120 damage. I mean, that is pretty good. And you could get it. I can't remember old Amber's. That was the card you had to use to get it. It was something along the lines of you had to draw the bottom 7 cards off your deck or something to evolve it. Got to say Reverse Holo Morlul, and then a holographic Deontay. So there's our first holo rare from the Burning Shadows packs. Then we have one more tin left. Maybe this one will have our magic for a full art or an EX or something like that. Coin number 5, and we have another Genesect. So we pulled 4 Genesect and 1, I believe that was an Alolan Raichu. So here's the art card. We've got Magikarp and Squirtle. And we'll jump into our Fates Collide booster pack again. There's a code for somebody. We have us an Amistar break. And then we got us a rare Reuniclus. Strong energy. I wouldn't mind if they brought that card back. And then our last pack for the Kanto Friends 10 opening. Remember, these 5 over here I'm not going to open in this video. I plan to sell it to another YouTuber, ironically. We got a Reverse Holo Solrock, and we got us a Salazzle GX. So we did end up getting a GX. So we pulled 2 breaks and 1 GX. Pretty cool. Great that it was in the last pack. And that was out of 10 packs. So overall the pull odds were pretty good. didn't pull anything spectacular. We did get 3 ultra rares. So let me put these off to the side. I'll push those Kanto 10s over. We'll save the Pikachu Zekrom for last. We'll start off with the Eevee Snorlax, and then we'll go into the Celebi Venusaur. So these 10s are a little different. They are embossed, and they've got the cut corners over there a little bit more wide. And then this promo should be a full art. If you're familiar with the last team up set, then you know that Eevee and Snorlax were in there, so was Celebi and Venusaur and the Pikachu and Zekrom. You could also get full art copies from the pack. But these actually have an alternate art. Let's see how they did this. That's nice. Cards come right out. So it looks like Pokemon may have finally listened, because these probably don't have any tab marks. So there's that code there. We got us an Eevee and Snorlax GX. It's a full art. Boy, it's a beaut. This artwork is different from the one from the pack, and it still has the same 270 HP, and I imagine the attacks are just the same as well. So we'll set this one off to the side. Let's take a look at this counter. Wow, that's heavy. This is full metal, and it's done very nicely. It's embossed. I imagine people are going to want to have that for their deck. This is really nice. It's got a lot of weight to it. And then for the packs, let's set this 10 up. We have 2 Team Up, 1 Forbidden Light, and 1 Evolutions. So we'll start off with Evolutions, and we'll work our way backwards. Energy, Magikarp, Weedle, Electabuzz, Drowsy. Got a Reverse Holo Super Potion, and then a rare Starmie. Again, if you watched my opening of the Evolution box here recently, that Starmie, it was a decent deck card for the Volcanion. Let's see what we have here. So this is Forbidden Light. See something dark in there, so we might have a Prism. Arceus Prism. There you go. There's a look at its attack. And then we also got a holographic rare Aurorus. Great booster pack. Next up we have 2 Team Up packs. This is the newest set as of this release. Charmander, Molga. Got a Reverse Holo Pidgeotto. I've seen some decks running around with this card because of its airmail ability. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand, which is really cool. But I mean, you still have to evolve, and it's not like it's a really good attacker. I'm wondering if they're going to continue to do this new type of team-up energy. I think it's an improvement. We had a white code card. Usually that means there's a holo in here, or maybe it's the opposite. There's a Reverse Holo Communication, Pokemon Communication, and a sweet holographic Lugia. I'm glad they put a little bit of texture in that stuff. Evelyn and Nanu. So there's our 10 number 1. Snorlax. He got us, of course, himself as a full art, and then the Prism Arceus. We're going to move on now to the Celebi and Venusaur. I'm impressed that Pokemon finally changed up how they were putting in their ultra rares. So there's the Celebi and Venusaur GX, and again, this is a completely new artwork, but the card itself was printed from Tag Team, and this is SM promo number 167. The way the light hits it, it almost makes it look like Celebi's floating right out of the sky in motion. And it does have texture, but it's a light texture, just like the other Sun and Moon cards. Again, I'm very impressed with this GX marker. It's quite heavy. We have 4 packs. Again, 2 team-ups. We got a Forbidden Light and an Evolution. Put this tin here in the background. We'll get to that Pikachu next. We'll start off again with the Evolutions booster pack. There's a code for somebody. Got Magnemite, Water Energy, Growlithe, Machop, Voltorb, and an upside down Reverse Hollow Pokédex, and an upside down Mewtwo. Charizard, Spearlink, Charmeleon, and the double color Synergy. Let's hope that all of the back sides are upside down. Of course they're not. That would have been a pretty cool pull. I haven't seen that on modern cards. Next up we have Forbidden Light. It's a cool code for somebody. Gibble, Rockruff, Goomy, Reverse Hollow Honedge. Then we got us an Ultra Beast. Got the rare Xurkitree. If you're wondering if you have an Ultra Beast or not, usually it says it right there in the top corner. And then nothing else too special there. Now we're on to our newest set. Got our 2 team-up booster packs. It's a white code card. You know what that usually means. Got a Reverse Hollow Muck and a hyper rare Ampharos. There we go. You only get about one of these a box. That's out of 36 booster packs for those of you who are not familiar with what people are referring to in their odds when they say a box. A booster box retails for $145, but you can normally get them for about 90 bucks or so on eBay. And you get 36 booster packs. And then for our second booster pack, got a Reverse Hollow Pawniard, and then we got a rare Aerodactyl. Another card that's being played around with some in some of the decks. Fossil Fangs. If you don't have any Pokemon GX or EX on your bench, this attack does 90 more damage. So for 3 colorless energy, doing 180 damage, packs a wallop. Alright, so we are 2 tins down. We have 1 more to go. Probably most people's favorite. We're going to have the Pikachu Zekrom. Pull that top off. Again, this is some nice tin. It's embossed well. They did a good job protecting the cards. I think that's a good idea, since these are textured full arts. You got Pikachu on there. I mean, there's going to be people who want to grade this. I'll probably send in 10 or so myself, just to have it immediately encased. Look at the condition on the back. I mean, if you sent this off to PSA and it didn't get a 10, I would want to know why, because it looks to be flawless. I mean, it's centered well. I don't see anything reflecting. There's no damage around the edges. Really good looking card. Got another GX Tag Team marker. Again, those are really nice. Pokemon did an A+ job with that. Start off with our Evolution booster packs. This one was turned around. Maybe that means something. Reverse Hollow Dugtrio, and then a rare Dugong. Well, at least the cards weren't upside down this time. Forbidden Light. There's that code. Got a Reverse Hollow Gudra, and then a rare Heatran. Last 2 packs of this video. Got 2 team up booster packs. It's a white code card, so maybe we'll just save that one for last. We'll set that one up there. Ooh, this is a white one as well. So maybe I saved the wrong pack. We'll just have to see. Bronzor, Dratini, Tentacool, Ponyta, Alolan Grimer. Got a reverse Hollow Weedle. Oh, we got a second hyper rare. So we got the Magikarp and Wailord GX. Massive 300 HP. And of course it has a really good attack. Towering Splash. If this Pokemon has at least 7 extra water energy attached to it, it does 100 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's a way to win a game in one turn. But it does take a lot of energy. Fairly heavy. Well, it's going to be hard to top that. I doubt there's going to be 2 hyper rares in a row. But let's see what we got in this last team up booster pack. First Hollow Hitmonlee, and then we got us a holographic Gyarados. The water type Pokemon definitely win this video. Thanks. I'm glad you guys watched, and check out the site if you're looking to play these, play with these decks online. If you look on the back here, it actually says that the code unlocks a playable deck in the Pokemon trading card game online. So if you wanted to buy one of these codes for the Pikachu and Zekrom, more than likely it's going to unlock a deck with 2 of those as a GX and then some other cards as well that could work well in a deck. But anyways, thanks for watching.